Right, Jimmy here, and you're not going to believe this. It is like 20 past 4 in the morning. I can't sleep. I just can't. My head is overwhelmed with do this, do that, gotta do this, gotta do that. Um, when there's none of that, I can just sleep. But, like, I'm not even tired. Do you know, I'm not. I think I must. When I did all the walking yesterday, before I even checked in. I did one hell of a lot of walking, so I'd hit a burnout stage, and I just must have slept really well when I was in here. Like I just slept on the bed for like probably an hour, but it was a proper good hour, proper really good hour. And then I went out in the evening and I was buzzing. I was just completely buzzing. Um, I mean, I had a Monster Zero, like an actual, the absolute zero, the blue ones. I'm just gonna get my cup. I've got water in it. Actually, I'll put that down here. Actually, a good angle, actually. So I've started to slowly pack my bag with my stuff. I've got my high vis out for later. So I'd kind of had a plan. So I'm gonna be making my way back to Halifax today, but my idea was so I want to be swimming in the pool roughly between 7 and 8, roughly between, or at least 7, between 7.5, 7, or well, 7 till 8 at least. And my idea was rather than just be in bed, I had initially thought I would be in bed and I would just sleep through it and I'd end up going down at 7. My idea is I'm going to walk from here to the train station, St Helens Central, and I'm going to get a train to it's called Garswood, which on a map, in terms of driving, is quite awkward to get to, but in terms of a train, it's pretty easy. It's literally like going northwest direction, and it's just this little village that I looked on the map, and it's just like there's like a main road that goes around. So basically, starting at the station or platform or whatever it is, you kind of just going like on a circuit on the shell of the village. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to just go there. I mean, there's like literally the trains from here go to Wigan, so the trains are super regular. On a weekend, maybe on Sunday not so much, but on a weekday, so the trains from St Helens in the location we're in, going south will go to Liverpool, going north goes to Wigan. So from here you are actually so in St Helens you are in a really good spot. Like you are actually in terms of train wise, like I know there's a lot of stuff work wise in St Helens, but Liverpool not that far away. Wigan it's not that far away. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go to this place called Garswood and walk this outer shell of the village. Pardon me. And then I'm going to catch the train back to St Helens Central. Because there was also this idea about there's the bits of the canal like around here that is no longer functional because of it. It just isn't, but it's still there. And there are different bridges that will run across of the disused canal. And I thought it'd be a cool idea when I saw the map. Like it's literally very close to here, but you don't know it when you've just arrived and you've just set down for here and you're just going around and all doing all of that lot. So I'm gonna do that afterwards after I've done Garswood. Um, yeah, and then at least then it's lighter, and then, or if not lighter, when I've fully packed my bag up, I'm gonna then walk along the canal to these bridges and film visuals practically. I mean, going to the station, I'm not going to film anything. I'm just going to get to the station, film Garswood, and then film snippets doing the circuit in Garswood. And yes, it's going to be dark because it's still winter, so your days in the morning are still going to be dark. Yeah, sunrise isn't like till 20 to 8, and if I'm doing it at like 6 in the morning, 6-ish in the morning, then yeah. It just dawned on me when I was just up there, and I was just like, I'm not doing an angle here, and it's a really good angle to do. So one thing I can do before I go, well, not just before I go properly, is I have a can. So the black thing here is the fridge. I can go and get some drinks. I've got a drink in there that I've still got to have. That's for a drink tasting video. So I can have that before I start to make my way to Halifax. And this is the next part of my plan. That's gonna be, so it's now 4:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna set off in about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. I'll make sure this has gone to my channel, but it's gonna be private first. Then basically have this done. So my plan then is to get back to here for between 7 and 8. Swim down there. They provide towels, they provide lockers. Do that, then I'm going to shower, because I'll have been in a chlorine pool. Pack my bag, and then I'm going to go back to the station, St Helens Central, and then I'm going to go down to, I think it's Huyton, but instead of going there first, I'm going to go to this place called Roby, which is literally like that far away. So I'm going to go from there along the main road, this Huyton. There's a McDonald's here. Get my breakfast from there. I know I'm getting a McDonald's 2 days in a row. But then like, I'm going to get my breakfast here, because they'll be practically the only thing that's open in Huyton. Get that, go back to the Huyton train station, train platform, get a train then to Earlstown, and then catch the train from Earlstown back to Halifax, because then on a Monday it is a direct train because of the Halifax to Hull, Halifax Chester line, because of the Chester line. If not, then I'll just go back to Manchester, and I'll just catch a train from Manchester back to Halifax, and I'll just do that. So I aim to be back home between 10 and 11. And then when I do get to Halifax, I'm going to get a taxi. So then that way, I'm just straight home, practically. Anyway, just water. Right, and if I do see another, I think when I get back, I can do that. But then like, if I do find something else whilst I'm out, I'm going to put it in my bag, my little bag, and then have that before I go, just as I'm going. Right, I'm going to wrap up the video. This is a pretty good angle actually, just pretty cool actually. I just can't sleep. Yeah. Thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.